most certainly warmed up outside. Hang on a second, better grab my sunglasses. That's better. But anyway, most certainly warmed up outside. So I'm gonna try to get a load of firewood cut today. That way when this stuff finally melts off, probably tomorrow or the next day, I'm not going to be back here cutting a bunch of ruts in the mud and trying to haul firewood out. Try to catch it while it's still frozen a little bit. Be the best way to do it. Like I say, the sunshine is pretty. It's good to see. Alright, see if we can get our trail around here. Why don't you jump up there and shovel that snow off for us? Get this out of the way. Don't let me get you now. You can definitely tell it's warming up, guys. The dog has got a lot of energy today. She's wanting to play, and I don't think it'd take her too much to talk her into riding in the mule with me. You know, it really is the bad thing about snow, is it does add to your workload, right? If you have to do anything outside, you got to deal with this stuff first. Now the good news is, I'm telling you, it's supposed to warm up this week, and getting really close to March, so 4 more weeks of this stuff, guys, and we're going to see the turn. I definitely want to get as much of this snow and stuff off of the trailer as I can. There's no sense in making the wood any harder to deal with and moisture and things than it already is. Well, I tell you, I have used the little trailer here so much that it's definitely part of the workflow around here. And it does fit perfectly behind the mule. And you guys have seen how close these trees are around here. I mean, honestly, anything bigger than this, and I can't get in and out of the woods back here other than my designated trails that I have cut. So it works out good. All right, that looks pretty good, guys. Let's get our chainsaw and everything fueled up. And I think we're going to start right here. Got a pretty good sized tree we can cut down. need that. My goodness, that's a lot of snow we're dealing with. Definitely going to be careful and make sure I don't lose some footing when I've got that chainsaw in my hands. Alright, let me knock this tree over. There we go. 4 of them come out stomping off. Get this one down a little closer to the trailer before we saw it up. That's a big problem, trying to cut firewood while snow's on the ground. It's because if you're dropping trees, you're just covering it right back up in snow. Might be a day or two before it dries out. Watch your head, girl. Start swinging this splitting ball. Right it down into this wet snow. We'll see how this goes. You never know about these old oak trees. Some of them will bust right up, and some of them will give you a run for your money. This one's not doing too bad. You know, I'll tell you, if you think about the pioneers coming out here with a crosscut saw and having to saw this stuff up, and they're splitting it much the same way we do today. This technology right here has been around for a long time. But one man or two men on a crosscut saw, dragging that through trees, and then getting this stuff cut up. And you know, back then they didn't have insulation and things like we have today in these homes that we live in. So when they was trying to stay warm, they were having to stay right next to their wood stove or fireplace, because there's no way those houses built the way they were was holding or retaining heat in any way. So those guys had it tougher than what we do, for sure, but they got through it. I'll tell you, in many ways, they really had a system down to where some of that stuff they were doing, even though they don't have the modern tools that we're using, they were doing it easier than what we are today. Alright, you keep snow shoveled off the trailer for us, and don't be eating the firewood, alright? We'll get you a snack when we get up to the house. Oh yeah. Get this one set back up. That one was the nut side of the tree. Now we got her. Well, it looks like you're comfortable. I think we've got enough for now. Well, definitely nice to get back outside for a bit. It's been so cold that, I mean, you know, other than a couple of things I had to do, I've tried to stay in the house. But it's nice to get outside and actually start getting moving again. So I hope you guys has enjoyed the footage. I really do appreciate you watching. You be careful out there if you're cutting wood and this kind of stuff. I'll see you on the next video. Stay warm.